What is up, everybody? It's your boy Steve here today, and we had to talk about this drama between. Apparently, Bethesda has released a Skyrim Anniversary Edition on the Nintendo Switch for $70, and now Sony fanboys are running with this narrative like, "Hey, you guys are complaining about the Last of Us Part One remake on PS5. Why are you not complaining about Elder Scrolls Skyrim Anniversary Edition being $70 on Nintendo Switch?" Why he says, "Lazy cash grab compared to a wholesome Microsoft." And so I think it's mostly why this is happening mostly because it's Nintendo, and Nintendo is notorious for not decreasing their game prices at all. Because I believe Skyrim on Nintendo Switch is still $60. The original Skyrim for Nintendo Switch is still $60. So I guess they figured, hey, if we're releasing the better edition, the Anniversary Edition, why not just charge $10 more? So I mean, you can blame Bethesda, sure. You could definitely blame Bethesda, but it's definitely like Bethesda and Nintendo are definitely taking the blame both for this, to be honest, because Nintendo doesn't decrease the price of their video games. So of course it's like that's not gonna release at $60 because it's more than the regular edition. They're not decreasing the price of. So then the fact that you see some Microsoft out here selling $70 games that are nothing more than Xbox One ports, it's like these both are problematic, to be honest. Like that doesn't make PlayStation worse than what Bethesda did for Skyrim on Nintendo. They're both are pretty awful, to be honest. Like they both these price points are just awful. So Skyrim is an old game at this point. I don't know why that game would be sold for $70. That seems kind of outrageous. I don't know why Nintendo hasn't decreased the price of the original Skyrim that released on Nintendo Switch. That's still outrageous. So a lot of people should be blamed for this, not just one party here. But yeah, let's see what people got to say about this. That is the Nintendo tax. How much is Skyrim on Xbox? Yeah, Skyrim on Xbox is definitely not that much. It's even on Game Pass. But Nintendo, with their weird policies where they never decrease the price of their games, so of course that's going to be more expensive there. Don't like it? Don't buy it. Don't if you don't buy it, if you don't like the price, that was easy. Okay. Both can be wrong. Co-published by Nintendo, but go ahead, keep capping for Sony. Okay. This is why I've given up on arguing about $7 games. It is what it is. The entire industry will eventually go that route. It is inevitable. Classic overpriced Nintendo. Yeah, like I said, this is Nintendo and Bethesda both share the blame of this price point because this price point is obviously ridiculous. Like, who pays $70 for Skyrim at this point? That game is so old. I was like, I guess they're just trying to get the few people they can to buy that game because it's not getting the physical release; it's only getting a digital. So they see it's not really too much worth the effort for some people who might buy the game. So I think it's just a cheap cash grab at this point. Like I don't see a lot of people paying $70 for Skyrim. The game was great, but $70, it's not $70 great at this point. Then they're saying it's probably a 360 port. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even want to know what frame rate does Skyrim even run on Nintendo Switch. I don't even want to know. Um, The game's never been released to that platform or that audience. Are you new to gaming? Since when does a version that has all DLC cost $60? Did you forget the base game is still 60? That is the major problem. The base game is still 60 on Nintendo Switch, and the Anniversary Edition is only that price because it has all the DLC. They can't sell the new game for 60 because it's kind of like if the original has 60 as well, so they have to charge it for 70. Um, Skyrim for Switch is being published by Nintendo and not Bethesda. So Nintendo is responsible for the $7 price point and not Bethesda or Xbox. Okay. That's Bethesda. They've been doing that for over a decade, you know? I don't know. The people trying to. At the end of the day, I don't really care because I don't think most people are really going to buy this game, to be honest. I don't really care, to be honest. Not a lot to play. So he's saying he's reaching, grasping at straws, pretty much. I don't agree with the $7 price point as much as the next guy, but it was absolutely PlayStation and Sony that pioneered $7 games. And the industry was always going to snowball after that. The devs/publishers that respect their consumers won't do this, which is very few of them. The difference is that they won't sell it as a new game, and the real price of Skyrim is really low. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really got too much to say about this, to be honest. It's kind of like it's scummy that the price point is $70 for them selling this game at $70, but it's still also scummy that Naughty Dog sold this for $70. I don't know what he's getting out of this, like saying, "Hey, The Last of Us isn't that bad for $70 if they're selling Skyrim for $70." You know, no, they're both pretty scummy to be at the end of the day. So does no one effing look at how ridiculously priced games are on Nintendo Switch? I guess effing Nintendo trying to make money out of RHIS 2. Like I saw a Sonic game on Xbox at 25, but on Nintendo Switch it's 54. Yeah, Nintendo. That is one crazy thing about Nintendo. Their games just don't decrease in price. A game could be 5 years old that launched on Nintendo Switch is still gonna be the same full price, which is insane. Okay, can we now shut up about this crap already? Both of them are cash grabs. I'm just saying, hell, everything is a cash grab. This industry is built on your cash. It's just that one game is more honest about being a cash grab than the other. That one is Skyrim. The Last of Us just kind of lying to you about it. Pretty much. Good assessment right there. Nah, bro, they are both crappy. Sony has had a pretty decent track record of crapping on their consumers. If Microsoft keeps making moves like this, I'll crap on them too. However, Microsoft also made a ton of pro-consumer moves, but if they made a ton like Sony, I'll crap on them too. Okay. Did The Last of Us fans forget that literally everyone has memed on Todd Howard for releasing his game so many times? True, they did. He definitely got memed a lot by constantly releasing his game, so it is kind of true. So yeah, that is the most recent controversy that is going on with the $7 price point discussion. Which once again, I think they're both crappy price points. It's kind of annoying that this is kind of being more normalized with this price point. And the games that's normalizing are purely like cash grabs to begin with. So yeah, that's that. Yeah, definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Do you agree with this price point? Like, I kind of understand why they're doing it. Something about price point. Like I said before, the other one, the original Skyrim on Nintendo Switch, is $60 still. So it's like if you're getting the one with the bells and whistles, might as well charge more. But it's just Nintendo, pretty much, who won't decrease their price for their games. You know, the game's been out for a long ass time. They still won't decrease the prices. So yeah, like I said, definitely see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like for this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.